Hey there, Flynn here. We are back at the Tobin Expo Center for IAE Day 6, and today we are in Zenith Hall. It appears to be Argo Astronautics, Consolidated Outland, Greycat, and Kruger. So kind of your more industrial-focused manufacturers, right? So that's actually kind of cool because our org is mostly industrial-based for the most part. So this might be kind of interesting to see. Let's take a look here. Okay, so Argo front and center here. I was really hoping to see like a mock-up of the Pioneer or something somewhere. That's a ship I'm really looking forward to. But no, Argo's really, really cool. As you can tell, they have a very consistent design language here. And I do like their ships quite a bit. I think it's one of those things where either you love it or you hate it. It's like it's very unapologetically orange and industrial. But anyway, okay, let's start right here with the MPUV, the tractor. So this is basically your cargo shuttle ship, like more or less, right? It has a tractor beam right on top of there. If I'm not mistaken, this is what's used on ships like the Idris, or like a lot of military ships that kind of use ships kind of like that. All right, and this here appears to be your transport variant here. You can kind of sit back here, a lot of cargo space. And you see what I mean about the design language though? Like it's very, very industrial and very cool. Now, what is this? Oh, this is the personnel transport. So, well, I guess, okay, so this is to carry stuff on the outside, this is to carry stuff on the inside, and this is to carry people. I've literally never seen this transport before, ever. This looks exactly like, for those of you that have played, you know, that old Earth game. I talk a lot about old Earth games, you know, like 900 years ago. The game called Halo, and this is very, very similar to the shuttle in Halo. Or I guess just right, oh, ow, smacked my head on the ceiling there. Alrighty, so that's that. Let's look over here. So here's the mole. Actually, we've been inside this ship quite a few times. I've never actually done a video on it though. I've just kind of been mining for fun with the crew. But it's a great ship. The only thing I don't like about this ship actually is the personnel are kind of exposed whenever they're mining. So they get inside this chair here and it brings them all the way out. So I guess they can see more. But it's like, why not make it a remote turret? Why have them physically out there? Because like at that point, they're kind of subject to the planet's atmosphere or like, you know, the vacuum of space. And it's like, if they don't have to be, like, why make it so dangerous? I don't really know. All right, so here, wait, what actually is this? I don't actually know what this is. Let me see. The SRV. Oh, this is your tow truck. This is your tow truck, essentially. Okay, they all look very, very similar. Yeah, I've never used it. I don't really know how it works. I think it's tractor beam based, but it's cool. And this is, of course, the Argo Raft. I've taken this thing out before, and it's really fun. I do wish it had a little bit more cargo space. I'll say that. Like, if they just extended this a little bit inwards or outwards even, because it only has like 3 32 SCU boxes, which isn't a whole lot. It could carry a lot more. But the Raft is cool. And this, of course, is the Atlas mech. This one was a ton of fun to bring out and about the verse. It's pretty much necessary now with the way, you know, contractors have to load their own cargo. Didn't used to be the case, but now it is. And that's where a vehicle like this kind of comes into play. Now, one that I am curious about is this one here. This is essentially your pickup truck, right? It carries, let me jump on the back of here. Putting a couple SCU boxes in the back. I think it's 4 SCU. Okay, but why? I'm not trying to hate. It's way too early in the morning for that. I'm trying to figure out exactly what use case this fulfills. Like, will I ever be in a position where I'm like, oh man, I really wish I had a dump truck right about now? It's like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'm just not the target audience. Let's just say that. Here's my reasoning about this, right? So you have to transport this somewhere. So let's just say you have a Cutlass Black. And this takes up all the space in the back of the ship. This ground vehicle carries 4 SCU. Why not just use the Cutlass Black, which has 46 SCU? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's cool. It's cool. It's an interesting vibe. And, you know, in my opinion, when it comes to cars or ships, vibes matter generally more than performance, I think, or like the intended use case. Because, like, it's something you're buying. Like, it's a luxury good, right? Vibes really matter. Speaking of vibes, oh gosh, I don't want to hate today. I really don't. I have a strong dislike for this vehicle here. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit whatsoever. I love this. I love this. I dislike this. I just think it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. This is of course your Rock. It's a very good ship when you're starting out to kind of rent, put in the back of a Cutlass or something, and take it out and do some planetary mining, you know, some vehicle mining. It's a ton of fun. Just be careful. Things tend to explode, and then all your wheels pop off. That's happened before. And this is kind of your golf cart, right? Your space buggy. I love this little guy. This guy is so cute. I've taken this thing out and about, rampaging around the mountains of Microtech, and I've never taken this thing out. I don't even own this. It's just a bigger version of this by the looks of it. Probably has longer battery life or something. You know, bigger wheels for, you know, more all-terrain based. So yeah, my thoughts go as follows. Absolutely incredible. I love this thing. Meh. This is one of the best vehicles in the verse, and garbage. So those are my thoughts. Like I said, it's too early. I don't want to be hating, but I'm a little bit tired. You're gonna get my unfiltered thoughts and opinions. Speaking of which, the P-72. So these are your snub fighters. So if you remember yesterday, we were inside the Constellation series, and these were kind of docked underneath, right? Like kind of in the back of vehicle bay there. I mean, they're great ships. Not really a whole lot to say about them. You know, parasite fighters they're basically one and the same, more or less, right? Like there's no quantum drive, not a lot of armor. I'm pretty sure they still have shields, which is like pretty impressive to put shields in a vehicle this small. All right, let's go to this display hall here. Okay, so there's a single vehicle here. Okay, here we go. So I was talking about the Pioneer. This is your Consolidated Outland Pioneer. So this is the same manufacturer that made the Mustang. So they kind of went from here's this basic starter ship. And now all of a sudden here is this absolutely massive, colossal, you know, for the biggest orgs, really, really expensive mobile base slash base building slash space station building ship. It's very much essential for, you know, later stage orgs, right, that want to, you know, get their bases up and running. You really need something like this. Pretty expensive, of course, but it's a really, really cool ship, nonetheless. I don't own one. I think one person in our org does. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. All right, let's go this way here. Now, if I was to buy another ship, the Pioneer would probably be it. All right, here we've got your standard weapons. We've seen this every single day. We're not gonna really go too far into these things again. Let's go over here to Hall 2-3 and check out that little plaque there, see what they have. Alrighty, so I guess another day where the hall isn't completely filled. Doesn't this kind of look like a bug? Is it just me? Like you see the eyes here, like the little nose, the wings of the feet. Like I said, maybe I'm way too overtired. So here, you have the Mustang hall over here. We already saw everything here. So let's just head over to Hall 2, and I guess that's literally all it is. Wow, this is gonna be the shortest video that I've probably ever done. And that's okay. Okay, let's go over here to Hall 2. Hopefully no dead bodies this time. There's been way too many of those over the course of this expo. Alrighty, here's your Mustangs here. So this is the Mustang Gamma. This is gonna be the racing variant, right? You can kind of tell by looking at it. It has like the racing stripes. This is the coolest looking one, in my opinion. I love the blue accents of this. It matches really, really well with the silver here. I just realized I've kept this chat window up the entire time. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Some people in the verse can get really rowdy. The Mustang Alpha was my original starter ship, and I traded it in for the Prospector. And right after I did that, they actually updated the Mustang Alpha and then retroactively refitted all of them to look really cool like this. And I kind of missed out on that, but that's okay. And this is your Mustang. Oh gosh, what is this? This is your combat variant? Is this the Delta? Let me see. No, it's the Beta. Okay. What is this? Wait, while the ship's unique Com4T living quarters. Wait, since when has the Mustang had a living quarters? Okay, I have to check this out. Let me see. Is it down here? Holy crap, dude. I had no clue there was a Mustang variant that had a living quarters inside of it. What? Okay, I don't actually know how to access the living quarters. I'm trying to figure it out here. There's got to be a button somewhere, right? Because I can kind of see it back there, but how do I get back there? Oh gosh, I can't quite reach it. Okay, well, I would love to see the living quarters, but I guess that's not gonna happen today. That's unfortunate. That's really, really interesting. I had no clue. Why don't they all have that? That doesn't. That seems like really, really awesome, right? Like what the fuck? Anyway, okay, so here is your Nomad. This is kind of the step up, like their tier 2 starter ship, essentially. You can fit quite a few things back here. It's essentially kind of like a pickup truck starter ship, which I like this actually. I like it quite a bit. You can fit a rock back here, I believe. Ooh, it has a tractor beam apparently. Look at that. Yeah, this seems very, very cool. All right, there's your toilet, apparently. Very, very cramped. Okay, here's kind of a living quarters. Okay, this is the best part of the entire ship, for sure. This is sick. I mean, I think it's great. I've never flown it personally, so I mean, I guess I can't really give it like a thumbs up, essentially, in that regard. But from what I can tell, it seems really sick. All right, here's your hover quad here. Basically just an ATV that hovers, essentially. And actually, I think I own one of these as well. I've never actually ridden it. I got it for a like a referral thing. I should take it out. I should take it out one of these days. Okay, this must be the Mustang, the Delta, right? It is the Delta. Okay, yeah, it's military green painted. Pretty much a giveaway. Kind of seems like, speaking of Halo, this seems like a Halo-themed ship. Kind of seems like Master Chief's helmet, in a way, is what it reminds me of. I think it's cool. I kind of want to take it out one of these days. And here, of course, is the Mustang Alpha. This is just the standard, the base variant here. It looks really cool, right? Like, now I wish I kind of had one, because, yeah, the wings didn't used to fold up on the old one. And the cockpit was not quite as rounded. I like the new design quite a bit. In my opinion, they could definitely have combined a few of these into the same hull, right? But yeah, that was day 6. Thank you guys for joining me. If you actually know a use case for this, please let me know. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Special thank you to the channel members that support me and make this possible. I really, really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.